Back in July, Freedom Day meant COVID restrictions were lifted and our families could visit us whenever they wanted. But it wasn't all bad news. The Tory party were embroiled in a sleaze scandal. I personally think Tory MPs should be allowed to have second jobs, but only if that second job is emptying the dog shit bin in the park. COP26 was held in Glasgow. I'm not sure Glasgow is the right city if you're trying to convince the world it's worth saving. Well, let's get started with some quiz questions. So these are the headlines of the year.
Oh, okay. Shit.
So we have to answer these questions.
Judi, I appreciate you might not have seen much of the news this year, but you haven't ever seen this show, have you?
Of course I have.
I've never seen the confidence vanish from someone's face faster than Jonathan.
OK.
I ordered a pair of my very own mittens.
OK, if you've just tuned in, Jonathan's midlife crisis is catching.
I'll take these off, I'm a bit hot indoors.
But we got the question right. We got the question right.
Yes.
You did. You got mittens. What are you in?
Mittens, not cat. I ran out of space.
Mittens, not kittens would have been nicer, but mittens, not cats.
One of her ex-boyfriends.
Yeah, I can see what the logic is.
Yeah. Is that not right, Jimmy?
No. No, it isn't. But I mean, guys, Sarah, you've gone with
Someone's dad?
Because remember, we established early on, based on our name, we don't know fuck all about what's going on.
It is someone's dad. I mean,
Is
that's
it?
not
Right.
it's not the answer I was looking for, but I mean, you're not wrong.
I mean, I feel like it's half a point.
How did I get that? We don't get scrunchy.
Oh, I'm not giving them nothing. I'm just saying. Now, Sarah,
I know what the answer is, but I didn't watch the film.
do you like horror movies?
No,
or not?
I just like good films.
Candyman's good. It's a good film. It's the original.
Is it?
Right, number one in the original is great. Then they made a couple of sequels that got worse. But this new one, produced by Jordan Peele, excellent.
Well, I have to have the lights on when I go for a wee, though.
I can't comment on how you piss.
Like a horse, Jonathan, like a horse. Like that.
What answer have you actually got, Sarah? What have you got?
You say his name 3 times.
In the mirror.
3?
Yeah.
3.
Well, as many times as you like. In the mirror. I said 3 times to Sarah.
Yeah.
I'm now...
What have you gone
How
for,
many
guys,
times
Sarah?
was
You've
it?
said...
I said 3 and he said 5 times.
Oh.
What, you wrote down...
3 and 5 times.
That's 8 times.
But
3 and 5 times.
also, I've seen a Bollywood version of Candyman.
Wow.
And the guy just says, Candyman once, kicks the door down, he's in the house. Yeah. So, who knows?
We said
isn't it?
5
Five,
times
isn't it?
as well.
That's
We
a
think-
lot of times.
I think I will just double-check 5 times.
Well,
my God, that's
Jimmy,
a lot of time.
correct me if I'm wrong. In order to say it 5 times, you have to say it 3 times.
I asked what was the nickname given to the digital versions of ABBA for their reunion.
We went for abattoirs, like avatars. It was abattoirs, not abattoirs.
Yeah.
Avatars, like avatars.
Yeah. But ABBA.
Sarah, James, you've gone with
Yeah, Avatar.
Avatar. Well, that's a very funny, correct answer. Guz and Sarah.
Shabba.
You think Shabba?
Yeah.
You think ABBA are now known as Shabba?
Yeah. I mean, it's smart, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like a sham ABBA, like a shabba.
Illegally?
They now elect a chairman.
No, they can't, because the vice chair's here. I take charge. Read the standing orders. Read them and understand them.
Jack, you're a fucking bad man. Round of applause.
Guz is right, you're a fucking bad man. I've got a couple of questions. Firstly, I suppose, and most obviously, why did you call that meeting illegally?
All I can say is we already have one person that thinks it illegal. We don't need 2.
OK. Now, I believe you've got a question for us. I would like you to read it and understand it.
I can certainly read it.
Yeah.
Jackie Weaver, if you want to, for a laugh, just kick Jimmy out of the thing and then take it.
Please, Jackie Weaver. Come on. Please, ask Ask your question, Jackie, ask your question.
And I can ask it from here, even better. Texas lawyer Rod Ponton became an internet sensation after a clip of him on Zoom went viral. Can you remember what happened?
OK. So what happened with Rod Ponton? You've got to write down your answers. Jackie Weaver, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Jackie, have you still got beef with that guy? What was his name?
Which one?
Bad man.
Yeah.
So much beef, you don't even know what to do.
OK, let's see what everyone got for this. So who was the Texan lawyer Rod Ponton? What happened to him? Sarah and James have gone for...
He had no trousers on, we're guessing. We don't know.
Oh, my God.
You think the classic Zoom call, no trousers,
Yeah.
he gets up, he exposes himself.
Yeah.
You've gone for Jonathan and Judi?
Well, we remember someone who was caught on film having sex.
With his PA. But
his PA.
it wasn't sure if it was a lawyer or judge, but it was in a court, near a court.
OK, Guz, Sarah, we're relying on you.
Yeah, it's the man who used the cat as his face on the call.
Well, let's have a look.
Mr. Ponton, I believe you have a filter turned on in the video setting. You might want to take a look.
Can you hear me, Judge?
I can hear you. I think it's a filter.
It is, and I don't know how to remove it. I've got my assistant here, she's trying to, but I'm prepared to go forward with it. I'm here live, I'm not a cat.
That is the right answer. Points for you guys. That was Rod Ponton, who's a lawyer. He's defending someone.
Jackie Weaver, if someone appeared on one of your local council meetings with a cat face, would he get booted off or would he be allowed to stay?
After the year that I've had, it would be a welcome relief.
Jackie Weaver, everyone. Jackie Weaver.
I was trying to give you a joke.
Teammate.
Tommy Petrel, everyone, with the bunk bed.
Yeah.
What did you think this was, Judi?
We said that the cardboard bed was made to stop them having sex.
No, what we said was the rumour was that they'd given them cardboard beds to prevent the athletes getting quite as energetic in the lovemaking department because the Olympic Village is known for scenes of bacchanalia and great joy and celebration. After an athlete has trained for many, many years and gets to this highest pinnacle of their career, of course, after the big event, what are they going to want to do? They're going to want to bang. And so they do bang. And they were saying, well, we put the beds in because the flimsy beds will stop them banging. However, that young man went to the trouble to show us that, indeed, the bed could withstand even the most rigorous lovemaking. Yes, I did say rigorous, which is a risk for me. Even risk is a bit of a risk. But the rigorous lovemaking could stand the test of time because he was jumping on it, and not even Usain Bolt moves his hips with that much energy. So he was debunking on the debunking bed.
And the longest answer goes to... Well, you're going to speak for a minute on this without repeating?
The myth that the beds were created to stop
That is
sex.
the right answer. That's a right, very long answer. Sarah, James, what was the answer?
We got it. So it was the rumour was to stop them having sex all with each other in the Olympic Village. They made the beds too flimsy.
Of course, because when they reach the pinnacle, after several years... Imagine, you've given years of your life to reach the pinnacle of your sport, and of course, after you win or don't win, but you've played, certainly, you've been out there on the greatest stage there is in the world of competitiveness, then what are you going to want to do when you go back? You're going to want to bang. And so, of course, that's why the rumour started.
Did you get this as well, Guz, Sarah?
Yeah, we just tried to go the most concise way.
Go on, so what did you say, Guz?
You can't shag the legs off the bed. That's what he was proving.
Because, of course, if you've competed, ladies and gentlemen, and imagine that. Imagine training that hard against the Olympics. What are you going to want to do? You're going to want to bang. So that's why...
I think I'd want chips.
Yeah.
In January, the actress Anne Hathaway revealed she wants to be known as Annie. Anne Hathaway might want to be called Annie, but to me, she'll always be that woman you know from The Thing. You know, the one with a big smile. No, not Julia Roberts. Less famous, brown hair. I think she was in Les Mis. The one that can sing. Yeah, her. Not Annie, Anne. In October, Gary Barlow announced he's launching a range of wines. Rich, smooth, full-bodied, and his wines are pretty good too. Every time I've ever met him, he's given me a Semillon.
You know, as wine jokes go, that wasn't too shabby.
Jonathan Ross, everyone.
Kind of a mixed blessing.
Yes.
Got it.
Were you in it? Do we see you in the video?
No. Was there a famous person in it?
Yes.
So it's a famous man.
OK, you're going to have to write down something. You're going to have to guess what he's famous for. Given the information that you have to make a wild, crazy guess. Good luck. Guz and Sarah, what have you written down?
We've got 2 potential answers.
OK, great.
You stole Tom Cruise's car. Or he's the real Tommy Petrol.
What have you got written down? James, Sarah?
Alex from Glasgow. We know that Alex from Glasgow wasn't this year, but we think maybe he's grown up. And this is the kid who got on stage with Dave and sang that song.
Jonathan, Judi, save our mystery guest. What have you got?
Well, we think, because I think I recognise you from a photograph I saw at the time, but do you own or do you run, are you involved with the nightclub that there was footage leaked of Michael Gove dancing in?
Yes.
Yeah!
Jonathan and Judi. Please, mystery guest, reveal yourself. Who are you?
So I went viral in August after Michael Gove paid a visit to my club night pipe.
And there was footage of him,
I
wasn't there?
think we have some footage that we can show. The good people. Here's the inside of pipe, everyone. Here's Michael Gove dancing to Jungle. So what happened? The big fat question. What's this? Oh. Here to help me ask it is the star of the biggest TV show of the year. Please welcome the giant murderous doll from Squid Game.
Yeah, goodbye. See you later. Shit. Where did you get that?
Well, I ordered it online and it's the wrong size. OK, I've got 3 questions in this round, so there's 15 points to play for, but the doll's head turns, OK? If you haven't written down your answer by the time the doll's head turns back, you lose 5 points.
Oh, what?
OK, first question. I want the highest-grossing movie of 2021 in the UK. Go. Its head's already turning. Quick, quick, quick. You got it down, quick. If you're still writing when it turns round. Jonathan and Judi, you wrote...
We wrote No Time to Die, the latest.
It's the biggest movie in the UK this year. OK. Guz, Sarah, what have you written?
Same.
No Time to Die. Sarah, James, what did you go for?
James Bond.
We wrote James Bond.
The film James Bond?
Yeah.
No.
No, the James Bond movie.
James Bond movie?
I'm afraid we need the title of the film, so 5 points, 5 points, no points.
Oh!
You could still win this, Sarah and James, but you'll need a miracle. OK, you ready with your answers? Next question. I want the UK's biggest album of the year. Need the artist and title.
Did you not say it?
If you're still writing...
I don't know who's right.
Horrible.
Guz, Sarah, what have you got?
Ed Sheeran equals... I don't know. It was a guess.
No. It's the second best-selling album this year.
Oh, yes.
Oh. The best-selling album is...
Adele, 30.
Adele 30.
Is the right answer.
Damn.
Come on, you've got...
OK, so... No, because they all got 5 extra.
OK, final question. I want the Oxford English Dictionary word of the year. Go. Quick, write something, quick. Jonathan and Judi have lost 5 points.
We're finished. No, this is an absolute setup. We wrote the thing. It's written.
Yeah, you're dead, so I can't hear you.
Disappointing.
What did you write?
We conferred, that's what you're talking about, and I thought it's either going to be doxing or allyship. So we went with allyship.
And we wrote it down.
No. Sarah, what do you think the word of the year might be?
Oh, I panicked, didn't I?
OK, and you've got... Guz and Sarah, you've gone with?
TikTok, because I think everything new and young is TikTok, so I just wrote TikTok.
Like I said, the word of the year was vax.
Oh.
Thanks.
Right, well, let's check in on the scores and see who's won the big fat quiz of the year. Oh, I can tell you. In joint last place, Guz and Sarah with 30, Sarah and James with 30.
Yay!
And the winner of the Big Fat Quiz 2021, Jonathan and Judi with 35 points. There you go, there's your...
Thank you.
That's your trophy. Enjoy.
Well done.
That's it. A big thank you to our brilliant panel, special guests, and thank you for watching. That was the Big Fat Quiz for the year 2021. Good night.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Carr, the guy you just saw in that video. Thanks for watching it, because somehow I get money from that. I don't know how. I don't know. But probably it filters through some sort of advert that you watched before you watched the video, maybe, or maybe you subscribed. Anyway, thanks for watching it, and somehow that benefits me. And hopefully I'll see you at a live show at some point further down the sunny road. Good luck.